Hey, what's going on, crypto people? It is the Crypto Siege with another day in the life and the crazy life that is the digital asset space. Good morning. It is 1:47 Central Time. Hope everyone is having an absolutely outstanding day. We're going to get into a couple of things today. Eleanor Terret is all over the SEC's very own IG report onto and many things, but the main thing is over the turnover. It's about the turnover of the SEC of high-level employees and the dissent that is taking place there. We're gonna get into that. Hashtag Gary Gensler's not your friend. It is not a good look at all. The SEC IG reports confirm our report from back in May that the SEC is seeing its highest attrition rate in 10 years. We'll cover a little bit of that. Crypto Insight UK. Interesting, very interesting thread on Flare networks and the massive potential behind it. I couldn't agree more. Payment infrastructure news is confirming that the implementation of T2 for ISO 2022 is going to be delayed until 2023 in March. Make it be fresh. Gives a nice thread as well on token utility. We'll cover that. Tom Emmer is not. He is on Gary Gensler again. Again, this investigation reveals Gary Gensler's disastrous leadership. Talking about the IG report as well. We'll get into that. And of course, we all know that the market is doing what the market does. Listen, guys, this is your XRP Ripple daily news. And around 0 to minutes. Let me refresh this madness going on with the total cryptocurrency market cap. See if we have improved. It doesn't look like we have. So the total cryptocurrency market cap is at 948 billion. That, of course, is down from over 3 trillion. Interesting stuff. Bitcoin dominance is at 38.5%. Yeah, that is not a great number. Bitcoin is currently trading at $19,005. Ethereum is trading at $1,283. XRP is trading at 43 cents. How about that? You see how it's kind of trending in the wrong direction with this total cryptocurrency market cap at 948 billion. In the Crypto Siege's home, we are planning on the 10 to 12,000 BTC. Planning on a 10 to 12,000 BTC. Don't know when it's going to happen, but we are planning on that. Of course, if that doesn't happen, that will be a welcomed event. But look at the seven-figure, the reds for the seven-figure days. It's just 7 days rather. It's just not great. Got a few in the green here. Lido Dow, of course. The LVO token is trading at $1.48, up 16% on the 7-day. Interesting to see that. Maker up 12% on the 7-day. Interesting to see that as well. But again, guys, listen, the market is doing what the market does. It's interesting to see that Ethereum proof of work token still in the top 100. That is some interesting stuff, guys. It really, really is. Let's go over some of the news on Twitter, because I just think it's really, really important to know here. Eleanor Terret put this out. The SEC IG report confirms our reporting from back in May. The SEC is seeing its highest attrition rate in 10 years. Most concerning, this is a quote, most concerning is the attrition rate in senior officer and attorney positions. About 28%, 8.4% for fiscal year 2022, respectively. The SEC report, the SEC IG report also notes department managers raising concerns about difficulties managing resources and completing other mission-related work due to the dramatic increase in rulemaking. Staff from other offices have been borrowed, quote unquote, to help with the rule-making process. Not a great look. Tom Emmer chimes in here as well. He says here, he tweeted out 22 hours ago, a new investigation into Gary Gensler's regime at the SEC found that peak Staff occupancy across all SEC buildings this year has averaged a mere 7%. Why are the taxpayers funding hundreds of millions of dollars of SEC office space when no one is showing up to work? Brutal. This investigation also revealed that Gary Gensler's disastrous leadership has triggered a mass exodus of staff expertise. Over 20% of senior officials and attorneys are leaving the SEC. The American public deserves an SEC led by experts, not nonsense. Let's get into some good stuff. Wow, that's disastrous for hashtag Gary Gensler's not your friend. Crypto Insights did a very interesting Crypto Insight UK, very interesting thread on Flare Networks. He writes, why I think Flare Networks could be one of the most slept on opportunities in crypto right now. And by the way, as a side note, I did write to the Celsius UCC in reference to the Spark token. It is on their mind. I just can't say that it is front center, right? Front center. I just really can't say that. He said that it is very important about reference to these airdrops. I will pose the question when they do a AMA. They generally do a Twitter Spaces AMA after court proceedings. They haven't announced one yet, but generally they do one immediately after. Again, they haven't mentioned there was a court hearing today. I'll cover that in another video, but I will bring up the Spark token again because I know we got a time frame here somewhere between October 24 and November 6th, in which they will begin, depending upon the exchanges, to put out that initial distribution of 15%. So I'm hoping that this is a small technical coding issue that can be changed somehow. I do know on the coins report that Celsius Network puts out through their law firm that the Spark token is not on that list of coins, unlike Songbird, which is, right? Because they did the distribution of Songbird. With the Spark token, they have not as of yet. So it's not on the coins report, which means I'm thinking they haven't officially received it yet in terms of being a facilitator for that airdrop. So I'll keep you guys apprised of that. When we have an immense opportunity here, especially if you understand the new distribution proposal. These are all my opinions, says Crypto Insight UK. Grab yourself a hot coffee and enjoy. He says here to start off, let's have a look at what exactly Flare is. First, Flare aims to offer smart contracts in a trustless manner. By solving this issue, Flare aims to unlock around 75% extra value in public blockchains that cannot currently utilize smart contracts. There it is. Secondly, they attack the main issue of smart contracts and scalability at its core. The majority of new networks use proof of stake or its variant. Flare uses the world's first Turing-complete federated Byzantine agreement network, FBA, of course. I won't go into depth on the consensus mechanism, but it is important to understand it is the first of its kind, and Flare's simple aim is to connect everything. My explanation would be the DeFi brain of Ethereum meets the speed, scalability, and transaction cost of XRP. That's a good way to put it. Flare's native token, previously known as Spark, is now it's called Flare, is used to trustlessly issue and redeem assets on the Flare network. The network essentially uses the FLR token as collateral / issuance, e.g., you can use the smart contract capabilities with your asset if you lock up Spark as issuance. FLR is, or I should say Flare, FLR is the juice that makes the whole network flow. And I'm not going to dive into all the uses of Spark, FLR, Flare, but this is important. Flare can be used to earn truly risk-free passive income. At a basic level, with each Flare, you get a vote. This vote can be delegated to an FTSO. What's the FTSO? Simply, it's a Flare time series oracle. Simply, it takes inputs from data providers and outputs decentralized price estimates by taking data from these various data providers and creating an average for the price of each FLR token. If these are accurate, you get a reward. Yeah, we know that. You can delegate to specific signal providing companies, a company, a group of people who actively track the price of the token and create votes on your behalf. Even while holding Spark in a hardware wallet is genius in motion, making this a truly safe potential passive income reward. Before I get into the distribution opportunity, I'd like to mention that support Flare have been shown in the crypto space pre-launch, and here's the visual by status. And again, this airdrop, quote unquote, will be the largest airdrop held by different exchanges ever in terms of other exchanges participating in this airdrop. 50 plus exchanges, 12 different wallets, 4 different fintechs. Yeah. And so we'll see how that goes. You see, they got Celsius on here, so fintech providing that. We'll see. Not to mention the intention and support Flares received from other big players in the crypto space, including Algorand, with a 7-figure donation to include Bitcoin as an F asset, which is compatible with Flare's ecosystem. Yeah. We're excited to announce Flare has been awarded a 7-figure Algorand Foundation super grant to develop a Bitcoin bridge into the Algorand ecosystem. So, all these different things there. So now I'd like to touch on the opportunity around the distribution proposal for Spark token or Flare token. There's a huge opportunity in my opinion. I did my best to break it down in a YouTube video as it is quite hard to word, but I'll give it a go. Essentially, every eligible XRP holder wallet, including participating in exchanges with Snapshot, we know that. The old proposal was 15% airdrop in month 1 and then 2 per month. New proposal, the initial 15% will be airdrop, but in order to receive the rest, you must move your FLR to an FTSO. You will receive monthly 2.5% from then and not the exchanges, protecting holders from and exchange issues, right? So that 15%, I'm hoping and I'm certain that they'll take into considerations unprecedented events like these Chapter 11 bankruptcies where eligible people were not able to receive their Spark token. And I don't envision a situation where they say, unfortunately, out of luck. So, I will still keep you updated if I find anything. This proposal hasn't yet been voted into agreement, but you can see from the clip above, thinks it will. This new proposal will reward people who are active on the network and may stop an initial sell-off in the token. I know they keep trying to do that. I do think it's important. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge to kind of get that done. Let's hear from Mickey B. Fresh on the utility of the Flare token. Flare token utility. Flare is not required to be locked up to secure consensus like in proof of stake. Flare's unique FTSO delegation alters the dynamic at the network's layer, freeing up the network rewards and Flare utility. Super utility equals Flare can be used 4 ways at the same time. Earn FTS rewards every 3 to 5 days and Flare tokens. Earn Flare distribution monthly. Voting governance rights with this Flare token used as collateral in decentralized apps and the F asset system. That's just powerful, powerful stuff. Make it be fresh. Earn FTSO delegation rewards in Flare at no risk by simply delegating vote power to FTOs. The FTO network rewards can be claimed every 3.5 days as native Flare and compounded by redelegating. Flare reward at epoch starting Thursday p.m. and Monday a.m. Earn monthly distribution rewards of Flare for 36 months based on average wrapped Flare vote power of 3 random snapshots monthly. Monthly distribution tied to wrapped Flare tokens depended on FIP01 governance proposal passing on-chain community vote by wrapped Flare owners after Flare launches. Deploy as collateral to, I love this, as collateral to earn other blue chip crypto assets. You can do it to an agent in an F asset system as an agent to earn XRP, Bitcoin, etc. To earn XRP, Bitcoin, and etc. As bandwidth provider in layer cake, multi-layer bridging and in insurance protocol between smart contract networks to earn steady revenue in fees. stake and relayers cross-chain data relay system. You can use any DeFi, any decentralized app on Flare or cross-chain decentralized apps as collateral or liquidity to earn fees or borrow against. Vote in all governance proposals, parameter of network changes. Listen, it's genius in motion for sure. Guys, make sure you check out Mickey B. Fresh on Twitter. Is at Mr. Fresh Time. Again, it is okay to be entertained, but let us not forget to level up our IQ in this digital asset space. We want to level it up with XRP. We want to level it up with the FLR token and the Flare networks. Never mind the entertainers who can constantly complain about them being ridiculed for entertaining. I find that to be entertaining as well. But in any case, level up, my friends. Level up. That is the key, in my humble opinion, to winning in this freaking space. All right, guys. So to this, that wraps up your XRP Ripple Daily News in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button. That truly, truly helps with the algorithm on YouTube. It definitely helps to get the channel out to more of us that are hanging out on YouTube watching dog mom videos, because we need a new 1%. And if you agree with that, hit that like button to subscribe to the channel so the YouTube gets this channel out to more of us hanging out on YouTube so that they can become aware of this new asset class that is the digital asset space. And do me a favor and also ring that notification bell so that you know when we go live or whenever we upload a video. We're going to fix the subscriber count on my channel that keeps going to 7,600 and then going back down, go up to 7,600 and then just goes back down. It's really, really crazy. We're going to get it fixed. We're going to continue to add value. Thank you so much for taking your time, energy, and resources to hang out with the Crypto Seeds. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to end this video like I do all of my videos and remind you guys of this.
Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. They would rather that we remain a cog in their perpetual wheel of trading our time for dollars. They don't want us to play in the same playground that they play in, where we allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. The digital asset space is our chance to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? Or are you standing on the sidelines? Here's what I do know. That the battle for you has already been fought. And the victory is yours. Go get it.